Okay, as we can see, my humidifier in my guitar is showing 39% humidity, and it's 71 degrees. So the temperature is good, but it looks like I need to humidify my guitar. So I will show you how I make a homemade one, and we'll see how well it works. Okay, so here is all I used to make my homemade humidifier. I used a hole puncher to punch holes in a Ziploc baggie. So as you can see, I punched numerous rows of holes in this baggie, but at the bottom of the bag, I did not poke a lot of holes down here. That way, in case any water would come out of the sponge, it would fall in here and there wouldn't be holes for it to actually get onto the wood of your guitar. So that's why I did it that way. And here's the sponge, which will go inside the baggie once it's damp. And then I use this paper clip to put this on the baggie, and then this holds on to the guitar. So I will show you how I do that. I took my sponge and I put water on it. It is damp. You don't want it saturated to the point where it's dripping. So you can see it's not dripping, but it is damp. So I just put it in this baggie. And then I will sew the baggie, like so. And then I will show you how I put it on my guitar with the paper clip. And this probably cost you maybe 10 cents to make, because you can get Ziploc baggies and you can get sponges at the dollar store and cut them to the thicknesses that you like. You can use different thicknesses for different thicknesses of your guitars, larger or smaller guitars. So this is it. This is the humidifier right here. Okay, so I've got my, if you can see, I just put the paper clip on the Ziploc baggie with the sponge, the humidifier, and I'm going to stick it in my guitar now. Just make sure when you stick this in, well, when I stick it in, I always make sure that it's not physically touching the wood of the guitar. So, whoopsie, hang on a second. There we go. And then I just kind of hold it like this. It's not touching the wood. And this goes, actually I'm putting it back on this side if you can see. And then what I'm going to do is, just when this is hanging like so, there we go. I just have this paper clip on this string. So, and again, we got to make sure, there we go. Okay, so now I have it, the guitar is at an angle, and you can see inside the sound hole, the humidifier is hanging inside there, but it is not touching the wood. Therefore, it won't get damaged, and the water will evaporate. So tomorrow we will check. I will put the humidifier back inside like this. Hang on. And today we can see, this is the day after that I humidified it last night with my homemade humidifier in here. So we can see that the humidity is higher. It's 43%, and the temperature is the same. So those homemade humidifiers definitely do work. This is just one day. So I hope I helped you a little bit on learning how to make a homemade humidifier. Another thing you can do is you can use a pantyhose, like a sock type, because these are very porous, and you can stick your homemade humidifier inside here like this, because the water will still evaporate really nicely. And then stick this in the sound hole like so, and again, make sure it's not touching the wood, so it just kind of dangles in there to evaporate. And then you can just kind of like wrap this around like that. So that way it's hanging in there and it's evaporating. So there you have your very inexpensive homemade guitar humidifiers.